Here for the starting five for your Denver Nuggets. At point, 6'1", number 30, Tre Jones. At power forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 0, Miles Bridges. Starting at center, 6'11", number 53, Nicholas Claxton. At guard, 6'4", number 3, Bradley Beal. The other forward, 6'6", number 22, Zion Williamson.
Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening to all of you. In this one, we'll see the New York Knicks against the Denver Nuggets here in Ball Arena. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a moment to check out who New York has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
Some might look at this schedule and already mark off how many wins they'll get. But I think that's a mistake. You can never take a night off in the NBA. Even the ones you think will be easy are tough.
Now, New York starting five. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. And for Denver, they've got Tre Jones. Miles Bridges is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Beal in at the 2 spot. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Williamson. He played a great game against the Lakers. Pass to Jones. Back to Beal. Nifty move. And he drives in, and he lays it up and in.
Not just a jump shooter, Bradley Beal is also excellent at knifing his way to the rack and finishing.
Gobert with it. Outside Robinson. Outside Durant. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
To the inside. Bridges passes to Jones. Back to Bridges. The Nuggets need to get one up. And Gobert with a block.
Love the way Gobert goes after shots. He blocks quite a few and alters many more.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. That sends Kevin Durant to the free throw line. It's on Nick Claxton. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
Free throw, no good for Durant. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them. He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Claxton against Robinson. Gobert passes to Durant. Over Williamson. Oh, it's blocked by Williamson.
Agile and strong. If Zion can get a piece of your shot, it's as good as gone.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Thompson with it. Claxton picks him up. Caruso against Jones. Outside Durant. Shoots over Beal. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Here in the early going, they're in 8th place.
Yeah, seeing where the Nuggets are, their slow start has revealed some of this team's problems. Problems that we didn't really know they had.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with him. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
That's good from Bridges.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
That one's no good.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset.
And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Bridges. Really helps his team on offense, recording 20 points a game. Yeah, that one's good.
Good job from the interior. Bridges just taking his time and letting these shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. No rush at all.
And New York has possession. Denver getting their last shot to go. Outside Robinson. Pass to Caruso. Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Bridges. Gobert no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Jones, the pass to Bridges. Here's Beal. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
What I admire about Beal is his work ethic, his desire to keep improving year after year.
All right, Clark, a decent chunk into the season now. At what point are you starting to feel the aches and pains?
Well, let me think about that. It all depends, B.A., on your service time in the league. How many miles do you have on your wheels? For older guys, it only takes a few games. For the younger guys, they're on autopilot and they just go, go, go.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Knicks trail by 4. To the middle. Now Caruso. Pass to Gobert. And here's Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Bridges. Williamson outside. Outside Jones. It's Bridges on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Bridges has got 5 now.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Caruso. He's scoreless. Rejected by Claxton. Bridges down low. He's guarded by Caruso. Bridges misses. Knicks trail by 6. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
For Denver, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Beal with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Claxton.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Pass to Durant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
And this is his 2nd attempt at the line tonight. Milton's checked in for Jones. And a switch here also for New York. Bol, he's checked in for Gobert.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Now here's Milton. Bridges finds Beal. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his 2nd personal.
Got to be cautious guarding Beal because he's skilled at drawing contact while shooting.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
And the first one at the line is good. Herter's checked in for the Nuggets. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for New York. Both good from the line that time. And here's Durant. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
First in fewest turnovers per game. First in points off turnovers. And they're currently 3rd in team blocks. They do a great job finding ways to put a body in front of most shots.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. Herter gets the bucket.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
Caruso outside. Herter against DiVincenzo. Durant for 3. Buries it from 3. Durant's got 10 points.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Williamson up top, defended by Thompson. Williamson against Thompson. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
And that's what we've come to expect from Zion. Exactly.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Thompson. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. And DiVincenzo comes to help. Bridges passes to Herter. three's off the mark. Knicks trail by 6. Outside, DiVincenzo, who poked away and stolen by Herder. Jumps up, Druidge down on the breakaway jam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
It's Durant with a drive. Denver grabs the miss. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Bridges against Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Now here's Bridges. 5 points in the game. Williamson against Thompson. And they double up Williamson. There's Herder with the three. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Herder's got 7 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
And some changes here for New York. McGee, he's checked in for Durant, and Bertans is subbed in for Caruso. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Bold. Pass to DiVincenzo. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Knicks trail by 11. Pass to Thompson. Outside Bertans. Oh, there's the alley. And stolen by Herder. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
Extremely dangerous from that range. That's Thompson's comfort zone right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Beal, the pass to Claxton. And here's Herder. The three is up. Rebounded by Bertans. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Thompson. Banked it in off the glass. Thompson's got 5 now.
As his career has developed, Klay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
Beal, the pass to Claxton. Down low. Here's Herder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Davis Bertans.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Gobert's checked in for New York. Holiday comes in for Klay Thompson. He does not get the second one.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are concerned, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
DiVincenzo can't hit. Denver leading by 9. Here's Herder. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Playing Utah, he was nearly unstoppable. And now we have a minute here to take a look at which teams are playing the toughest defense. fifth on the list, the Knicks.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
So he gets them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to Bridges. Rejected by Bol.
Great defense from Bol, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
The rebound by Yabusele.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
And the basket by Bridges.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside, DiVincenzo. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And I'll tell you guys, I mean, to see the improvement he's made in his free throw shooting in the space of just one season, I think it's been remarkable.
From deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's been all about Kevin Huerter for the Nuggets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Rudy Gobert is out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo. Then it's Bol Bol. And it's Holiday in at the 2. It's good. Strother's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside Bol. Back to DiVincenzo. There's a screen by Bol. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Can't cash it in from close range.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Inside. Here's Clingan. And he goes in for the dunk.
And at his size, Clingan is always an above-the-rim threat.
Knicks trail by 12. Outside, DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert. Lets it fly. DiVincenzo can't hit. And for Denver, they're shooting really well in this matchup. 62% from the floor. Yabusele. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Strother. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Here's the 3. New York no good that time either.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pass to Klingon. Outside Herter. Over Holiday. And it's New York with a rebound. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Denver making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Jones. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
So much of the offense ran through him. Looking at the assist total, we saw how unselfish he can be.
Now here's Jones. A 12-point game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
You know, since entering the league, Bridges has really worked tirelessly on his game, especially the three-point shot, and you see the results of that labor.
Here's Bull. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Bertans with a screen on Jones. DiVincenzo can't hit.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Driving inside, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk it? DiVincenzo put in on a show on that drive.
Pass to Jones. To the paint. And there's Klingon on the assist from Jones. Jones has got his third assist of the night.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 7. Now here's Bold. Now Bertans. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. Bertans has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bertans against Bridges. Bull grabs the board. Knicks trail by 12. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Bull. Bertans with the ball. Here's Bull. He's guarded by Bridges. Out to DiVincenzo. Over Jones. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, that's a nice play. DiVincenzo's a bankable jump shooter from just about any range.
Here's Klingon. To the inside. Bridges misses. Now here's Bold. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. DiVincenzo pass to Holiday. Gobert against Bridges. Outside Holiday. And here's Gobert from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Williamson's checked in for the Nuggets. Bradley Beal comes in for Herter. DiVincenzo against Jones. Pass to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Down low. Clingan. Misses the layup. Knicks trail by 9. Outside. DiVincenzo. Durant with it. Hounded by Beal. Durant draws the double. Rebounded by Denver.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Got it.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Beal. The shot misses. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Bertans, the pass to Durant. Driving to the basket. And it's New York with another.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Pass to Williamson. No good again that time. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Durant. Here's McGee. Kicks it out to Bertans. The 3-ball. Kept alive. Outside. DiVincenzo. McGee, a screen on Jones. DiVincenzo can't hit.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Fast break, New York. Here's McGee, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Number 1, the Knicks.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
First one falls for him.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
And both free throws good for McGee. Denver leading by 3. Beal surveying the D. Stop the drought. And the layup is good. Beal's got 9.
His position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
Durant against Williamson. Releases. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Back to Jones. Here's Clingan, covered by McGee. Williamson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Pass to Clingan. Shot clock at 5. Williamson for 3. A 3. Williamson.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Durant. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Here's Yabusele. No points so far. Here's Beal. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Shoots over Beal. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And he's really improved as a playmaker over the years. Beal's basketball IQ seems to just get higher and higher.
Here's Caruso. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. 1:41 left to play in the half. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Back to Gobert. Oh, easy two for Gobert.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Beal. They set the pick. Fires from the wing. And again, it's Denver converting.
I mean, capable of playing either guard position, Beal is especially difficult to contain in pick and rolls.
Here's Durant. Give him 20. Durant takes it in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Man, great tenacity from Durant there. I mean, he makes it so difficult to guard him without fouling.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in this game. That free throw, no good.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in. And the second free throw is good. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Strother. Inside. Here's Claxton. Good work defensively by Robinson.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside Durant. Caruso outside. Back to Durant. And it's New York with another.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Denver leading by 1. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Tibbs. You're hanging in there. What's the key to seize control of this game, though?
We got to get some stops. That's the big thing. We fell behind to start the game, starting to work our way back. And we got to keep it going, but we got to get stops so we can get out and run.
It all starts on defense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Well, right now for the Nuggets, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
And now let's check out the Denver Nuggets, who are in a close game after one half of play.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Bradley Beal, Nicholas Claxton out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Trey Jones, and it's Williamson in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Beal's got 13.
The consistency of Beal's scoring has been terrific. And, of course, his teammates keep working hard to facilitate to him.
Williamson against Durant. Over Williamson. Easy money for KD inside.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
To the middle. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Caruso outside. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And he makes it. Durant's got 29 points.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. For the lead, Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges with it. Now Thompson defending. Beal against Caruso. Now here's Beal. Not a lot of room. Inside. And Claxton throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Back to Thompson. For the tie. Rebounded by Denver. Claxton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Denver. They've got numbers. On the wing, Thompson, defended by Jones. Here's Gobert, playing to his strength. Gobert inside.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Knicks, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
Well, right now for New York, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Williamson against Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, hard not to foul Zion inside. He's just so broad and so aggressive.
It's his first trip to the line.
Zion Williamson.
Williamson hits them both. Caruso with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Gobert. Now Robinson. To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
Knicks trail by 5. Caruso outside. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Caruso. Caruso's got 3 assists in the game. Caruso against Jones. Pass to Claxton. Beal outside. Claxton a screen on Thompson. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Yeah, Beal with a great read out of the two-man game, just dropping a dime.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Over to the wing. Gobert inside. He's against Bridges. Gobert inside. He's guarded by Bridges with the fadeaway. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got 8 points.
Yeah, the defense will live with that shot, but give Gobert credit for extending his range.
Jones, the pass to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Thompson against Beal. Thompson passes to Durant. Over Williamson. Claxton with a rebound. The Nuggets lead by 3. Down low. Here's Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Bridges brings a toughness to his team's interior scoring because of his athleticism, physicality, and aggressiveness.
Bridges hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Durant against Williamson. Thompson passes to Durant. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Claxton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Knicks trail by 6. Thompson passes to Robinson. Good. Robinson's got his first points of the night.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Now Jones. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Claxton a screen on Gobert. For 3, Bridges. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Defense having really no effect on Bridges. He just keeps producing with no sign of slowing down.
Let's look at the best shooting teams in the association. New York, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Robinson a screen on Williamson. Durant for 3. Rebounded by Denver.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Beal outside. Bridges a screen on Thompson. Here's Beal. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Beal's got 15 points. Knicks trail by 9. Up top, Robinson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Herter's checked in for Jones. Bertans checked in for New York. DiVincenzo comes in for Caruso. Denver leading by 6. And here's Beal. 15 points in the game. Williamson outside. Oh, Zion! He can go through you.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Pass to Gobert. Claxton against Robinson. Bertans with the ball. Three-pointer. He buries it from three. Bertans has gotten his second bucket.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Williamson against Bertans. Back to Beal. That's good. And it's Williamson with the assist. Williamson's got 3 assists tonight. Knicks trail by 7. DiVincenzo on the wing. Pounded by Beal. Screen by Robinson. For 3, DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
And the three-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from there.
Herter passes to Bridges. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Herter. He's got 10. Beal outside. Williamson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Beal. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Bertans for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Nuggets trail. Beal, the pass to Williamson. Oh, Robinson with a block. DiVincenzo against Beal. Up top, Robinson. Pass to Bertans. Rejected by Claxton. And they get it back. Just 3 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Bridges passes to Herter. Now Claxton.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Bridges peeling it out a little bit. Shoots over Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
First and fewest turnovers per game. And they've been tremendous at making the most of their opponent's mistakes. They lead the NBA in points off turnovers. They don't waste any time going on the attack.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. The Knicks with the lead. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's McGee. And rejected.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingin.
Here's Strawther to end the cold spell. And it's New York with a rebound. McGee's got 4 rebounds now. And you watch Donovan Klingin. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Greg.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Bertans against Williamson. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And they're on the run. Here's DiVincenzo, and that one is stuffed right through.
I think DiVincenzo is at his best in the open court because he's got tremendous speed.
McGee with a steal. On the wing, Thompson. Herter defending. Pass to McGee. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Klingin.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Holiday's checked in for New York. This one for three. Jones grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Herter. From deep three-point land. And that's not going to go. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. New York out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Davis Bertans is out there with Bol Bol. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Justin Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. That one's good for 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Shoots from 12. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Beal's got 19 points.
The mid-range jumper is a handy tool for Beal. A lot of his shots come from that area. He's got a ton of confidence in it.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Rebounded by Denver.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Here's Yabusele. Beal outside. Here's Yabusele. Bol covering. Shoots from 12. Oh, it's blocked by Bol.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Herter. Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Beal. And he drops it in from the low post. Beal's got 10 points here in the second half.
Such a tough guard. I mean, Beal mixing it up inside, coming out on top in that battle.
Pass to DiVincenzo. It's McGee, high post. From 12 feet. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big buckets.
Beal against Holiday. Here's Yabusele. Here's Clingan. Inside. Beal, no good. Knicks leading by 3. Bol, pass to DiVincenzo. Back to McGee. Jones against DiVincenzo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Tenacious offense from DiVincenzo, sticking with his selection to draw that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
Lopez, he's checked in for Holiday. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Beal who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Trailing by 5.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Marjanovic checked in for New York. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. This might be a close late game, but don't tell coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Jones, the pass to Herder, and stolen by Bowl. To the middle. Here's DiVincenzo. Jones grabs the board. Nuggets trail by 6. Beal with it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Davis Bertans.
I like when Beal looks to score inside because it forces the D to get physical with him.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Denver. Strother comes in for Herder. And a switch here also for New York. Durant's checked in, and Beal drops them both.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Pass to McGee. Back to Durant. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And he gets it to go.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, the pass to Bertans. There's the screen by Bolt. To the inside. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Durant against Beal. Takes a 13-footer. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Beal's got 25 points in the game.
We know Beal can do this all night long. I mean, he's got an exceptional talent for finding points.
Down low. Here's Bertans. And the power dunk by Bertans.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Durant. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now a 10-point Knick lead. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Now Beal. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Beal's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Count that bucket.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assist, that's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Beal outside. Pass to Jones. Takes the 3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. The rebound by Yabusele. Nuggets trail by 10.
Good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Strother.
And he makes the first. Bridges, he's checked in for Denver. Zion Williamson comes in for Jones. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Knicks leading by 8. Here is DiVincenzo. Durant with a screen on Beal. For 3, DiVincenzo sinks the tray. DiVincenzo's got 26.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Beal against DiVincenzo. Beal outside. Clock at 6. And they pick up 2. Beal's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Beal against DiVincenzo. Pass to Robinson. Thompson with it. Screen by Robinson. From the left block. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
A taller guard with a quick trigger, Klay Thompson, is also an impressive perimeter defender and playmaker.
And he can't get the first one. Jones, he's checked in for the Nuggets. He hits the second from the line.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Bridges against Gobert. Bridges outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The first one falls. And Clark, we're seeing greater parity league-wide. But there's still those teams wandering the wilderness.
Yeah, and some of that is due to teams failing to draft well. You've got to be a little lucky, but you also have to be good in your draft selections. It's not enough to have a high pick. It's really what you do with whatever picks you have in getting it right.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Gobert. Now here's Durant. Covered by Williamson. Williamson against Durant. New York again can't hit. Nuggets trail by 8. Williamson left side. Outside Jones. DiVincenzo with the steal. Now Gobert. He's guarded by Bridges. Gobert passes to DiVincenzo. And here is Thompson. Gobert with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second one. Nuggets trail by 9. Bridges outside. Williamson outside. Pass to Bridges. It's Beal on the wing. Defended by Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Bradley Beal. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. New York leading by 8. Durant, the pass to Gobert. Pass to Robinson. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Durant. A strong finish from KD inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. The Knicks making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. It's Beal on the wing. Thompson with the block.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
They get it back. Out to Bridges. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. Knicks leading by 10. Pass to Gobert. The ball's knocked loose. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Back to Bridges. Now Claxton. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Claxton with the block. And he's able to get it back.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Thompson with a steal. Pass to Caruso. He gets the first, and that'll put him up by 9.
At the line for 2.
And Caruso drops them both. The Nuggets running out of time. A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter here. Claxton a screen on Thompson to the middle. And Claxton throws it down.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And it's Caruso with the ball for the New York Knicks. Pass to Robinson. Now Durant. There's the 3. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Knicks.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Only 2 meetings between these teams, so you know they're savoring taking this one against the Nuggets.
Shot on the wing, and the jumper is on the mark. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Oh, denied by Durant. So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do